Hi! Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Ooh. Happy to be back on live actually. I don't know who's gonna actually show up, but I just wanted to pop on here for about an hour. I'm not gonna be here long. I'm really not gonna be on here long. Hello. Hi, what's up? Hi, what's up? It's been mad long. Like honestly, it's been like 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, I think, since the last time that I was like, up on here. Let me readjust this. Actually, the thing is about this equipment is that I like to keep it like in the same spot all the time because things get out of order and I get out of order. So this is what it okay. All right. It's all of my stuff down here. There's a bunch of mess. Oh, hold on. Is that it? Oh, yeah, you can see the plant. Um, so anyway, let us, well, first of all, a little bit of what's been going on. Still haven't, feels longer than Nicki Minaj's last album release. Listen, stop it. Well, technically, her last album release is this one right here, Queen. Oh, you know what? I should have put that in the title too. I mean, God. Yes. Yes, I have, and that's actually what I wanted to talk about. Yeah, talk about the body count remix that people have been talking about. Normani, Kehlani, and Jessie Reyes. Now, again, I'm not really crazy about Jessie Reyes like that, but I will listen to a song with her and Kehlani and Normani on it. I feel like that is like what Big Bang should have been. Anyway, then we stop. No, Big Bang was a good song. Bang Bang. I said Big Bang. Bang Bang. Um, I would be here for it. That to me is a really like good collaboration. I see it. I see it. I see Normani killing a dance right now. Um but oh, it'd be great if Kehlani and Normani went on tour. But we're not gonna talk about that. Anyway, so oh shoot. So basically what's going down, I don't know too much about it though, but they had teased it. Somebody had asked about it, and then they confirmed that it was an actual thing. And I'm just like, that's bad. I hate when things get leaked like that, and then you have to kind of come clean about it. They didn't hide the fact that they were working on a remix with Normani and Kehlani. But it is what it is. I like the idea, and hopefully it goes over well. Hopefully it becomes a success. We're the ones that have to do it. Um, Kehlani Normani and Kiana. Who is that? I don't know who that is. Can I search? Let me see if I can search it. So I'm not gonna like lie to you and say I know who that. I don't know who that is. I was supposed to print something out and I didn't do it. Hold on. Is it connected? I think so. But yeah. So. Oh, okay. She comes right up. Don't mind the sound of my printer in the background. Kiana Lede. Oh, Kiana Brown. American singer-songwriter, was always on a second season for the screen. Continuous words on the screen. Oh, what? I had no clue. I've seen her. I've never heard her music, so maybe I'll feature her on the channel. How long has she been? She's 21. Wow, young. Apparently she's been on Kids Bop. I didn't know anything about her, but apparently I've been missing something. Okay, so she was performing on Kids Bop. That's cute. And then she was on. She also acts. Okay, I see. All right. So yes, Future, listen to her Fair Play and Show Love. Yeah, no, those are the singles that were shown up there. So I'll check out Kiana. I'll check her out. You guys say that she's good. I'll check her out. It's definitely like like a new artist that I need to catch up with, I guess. Um oh, she also had a song on 50 Shades. I've never seen any of those, but okay. Uh all right, so she's been around for a minute. Has she actually? She's only released EPs. Okay, so she hasn't released a full album yet. So I have time. She has 3 EPs. So I have time to get in, and one of them is a Christmas EP. So I can get into her. Oh, she just released the EP too. Okay, and she's with Republic. Oh, okay. We're not going to talk about that. She just got signed. Yeah, okay. Just came to. Hi, how are you? Um, you follow me on my social media, I believe, because I recognize Eureka. I recognize the name. So welcome to the live stream. We don't do too much here, just talk crap. And I actually lost like about 5 or 6 subscribers from my VMAs recap. I guess people didn't like me talking like honestly about their faves, but that is what it is. I'm not really pressed about it. I lose every single time I post a video, I lose a bunch of subscribers because people just can't take it. Erica? Oh, it's not Eureka. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for mispronouncing. It's Erica. Okay. Thank you for correcting me. Drag my ass across the damn floor. I'm usually it's funny because I'm usually good at doing names, but I see that and I see Eureka or Eureka, like I see something like that. But anyway, it is what it is. But now I got it. So you are the one who at I love what you said. It was all true. I mean, I could have been even more harsh than that because that I watched Adrian and Justin, and they went in. Like I could have been just as like brutal as they were, but I tend to look at it more from an actual like artist's perspective, and so I'm just like trying to make sure that I cover all parts, good and bad, not just completely drag them on all over social media. But they don't care. They just put it out there. Me, I'm a little bit more. I don't know. I hold back a lot, and I shouldn't, but sometimes I do, just for the sake of me and my own sanity. But I still like everything that I said. I still adhere to that, and also I mean, it was just bad. There's a lot of crap was just bad. Now, but I think it was Erica who said that she like, why don't you ever perform Need You? I do perform Need You. The problem is that I never actually get the footage for Need You because whenever like I have a friend like record it, Need You is always like for some reason they skip parts or they're not recording correctly because Resume is always after Need You whenever I perform it live. Resume is always after Need You because Resume is my newest song, which I have not released yet. It's gonna be released, guys. Don't worry. We have to make sure that everything is right because there's still a part on it that sounds wrong. And because of what's been going on with me lately, I haven't actually had the time for my music, which is horrible. I'm trying to get back into it now, but stands are too sensitive even when you held back. I mean, I held back for the Liberation review too. I could have said a lot more, and I feel like I said my piece. I said a lot. I explained a lot. I tried to be like level headed and listen to it with open ears and not and zero bias. Because I'm somebody who actually does like Christina Aguilera, but I mean, it is what it is. People are going to be people. They're going to be extra sensitive over it. But yes, so back to the VMAs. I pointed out my video, and I like the fact that Nicki Minaj, like, she stood up for Normani. People had a problem, like, oh well, she didn't back up all of Fifth Harmony. She just said Normani. I'm like, whatever you want to say, it is what it is. I will quote her. She said, And Tiffany, don't talk about Fifth Harmony because Normani is that bitch. That's what she said. She said, don't talk about Fifth Harmony, and then because preposition, Normani is that bitch. Like that's what? What do you want? What do you want? She's close with Normani. She's not really close with the others like that. Yeah, she's taken, she took photos with them, except for Dinah, because Dinah was in the bathroom. Uh but okay. But the Backstreet Boys was the worst. Listen, I didn't even mention that in the thing, but I heard that bull crap. I happened to, because like when they would actually be presenting awards, I was only really interested in watching the performances for these award shows because I don't really care about who wins what award because it's all politics anyway. People are voting for these people. So I really don't give them a lot of clout when it comes to, especially when it's like the VMAs where like fans vote. If you have like an overwhelming presence with your fans, with your fan base, you're automatically going to be like, you're going to have an advantage over everybody else. That's the reason why Haley Kiyoko didn't win. I'm surprised that she even got as far as she did. She has some really good fans because the fact that her and Cardi were the only ones left after eliminating everybody else who didn't have enough votes, I was like, oh wow, Kiyoko actually has a chance. But I knew that she wouldn't win. But when I was going to get some food, and then I happened to hear, these guys singing. I was like, oh, they sounded okay when it came to the two-part, but when they tried to mix it up and tried to add more harmonies on, I was just like, no, like, come on, Backstreet Boys, like, oh gosh, that was bad. Like, that was bad, and they're supposed to be like, legends among boy bands. Like that was bad. You're supposed to be like seasoned. You're supposed to be seasoned. You're supposed to be able to break into harmony and do all of that stuff without even like thinking about it. Shoot, bring Boys to Men up there. Oh, they would be eaten alive. Boys to Men, Take Six, like all these other like Blackstreet, like you bring them back together and their harmonies are tight the moment they get back together. It doesn't make any sense. And the Backstreet Boys, they've still been touring and doing stuff like that together. So I don't understand why their harmonies were so off. And it just shows you right there white mediocrity. If we're being completely honest, like it's just, and no offense to any white people watching me right now, but that's just, it is what it is. I've never really even been a fan of I've never even been a fan of the Backstreet Boys. I was more of an NSYNC person, but even then I wasn't even crazy about NSYNC, but I liked them over the Backstreet Boys. And with the Backstreet Boys, I never got the feel like only one member or two members of the Backstreet Boys to me could really sing that well, and that was just my opinion. I wasn't really drawn to them. None of their songs really had an listen, I don't even want to talk about that anymore because you guys know how much I went off for that quote unquote tribute that Madonna calls herself doing. I honestly, it was ridiculous. It didn't make any sense. It didn't make any goddamn sense. I was just sitting here like, what the hell is actually going on right now? She proceeds to tell us a story that everybody else knows about, that we know about what like how she got into the business, but then to mention, Lady of Soul and all this stuff with her fake ass accent. And I was like, what the hell was actually going on? What was actually going on? What actually was going on? She was dressed like some type of hobo witch. Like, I didn't know if she was like, I don't know if she was trying to I don't know. She was more like paying a tribute to freaking Post Malone because that's who she was dressed like. She had these fake braids in her hair. Like, oh my gosh. Like in my mind, I was singing We Know. I don't know why. I was like, first off, you should really be ashamed. You won't entice me with them fake ass braids. I don't know why. In my mind, I came up with that in my mind. I was like, oh, you know what? I don't know. But Madonna looked a mess. She looked a mess. I didn't understand what kind of like garbage chic or sanitation couture she was on. I don't know. It just didn't make any sense to me. She looked like trash. I just No, like, and the thing is, people were feeding into the mess. Like, except for the one black girl in the background, I did peep the one black girl in the back. She's like, she's looking like this, like, and I would have been sitting there like, with like, what the fuck is actually going on? Like, it didn't make any sense. I think the black people wanted no part in this tribute, so MTV had no one else. Just saying, they had a lot of other people that they go. Like I said in my review, they could have dug up Tori Kelly. I know she's not really doing that much right now, but they could have given her a little coin, you know, to go on vacation, and and got her up there. Ariana Grande was right there in the audience. Like, she came, like, she already performed, but I know that she would have done Aretha, because she's done Aretha. Like, she sang Aretha before, and she could hit those notes. She could do it. She could do an Aretha tribute. You know, I mean, yeah, people would have still been upset, but at least she would have bought some type of vocals or something. I mean, all she did was get up there and talk. And then talk about, oh, I sang You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman. She said, I said, you make me feel like a natural woman. I'm like Aretha Franklin is a musician. She was a singer. Okay, she wasn't a poet. Okay, this is not, you're not tributing freaking oh God. Oh, how the hell I forget her name? That's a damn shame. That's a damn shame. Oh my God. And Maya Angelou. Like, you're not tributing Maya Angelou. Like, you're not reciting some damn poetry. Get up there and attempt to sing something. But she knows she can't sing no damn Aretha, which is the reason why I don't even understand why she wouldn't tell a story. Like, we know you did not really sing that. Like, even if you did sing the song, we know that it wasn't that great, and all they really wanted was to use you for whatever. I don't even know how she became like, what even, and then Camila coming up there, like, that was really what made me mad. Because right after she did this tribute, here comes Camila to collect another award, which I wasn't really too mad about. But at the same time, then this bitch wants to turn around and dedicate her award to Madonna. And then every single time that she was saying something, we're panning over to Camila. Camila's just sitting there like, I'm like, shut up, like, stop, like, what the hell? Oh my God. Logic. And the thing is, and like, I accepted the fact that I wasn't really gonna get much from him, and that's the reason why I lowered my standards for Logic, because I know that he's mostly a lyricist himself. Like, he's not somebody who really puts on like crazy, like crazy visual performances and all that. So I kind of figured that he would bring the kids up and stuff, but you know, and then but they drugged the mess out of him for doing the same crap over and over and over. Um, that Kevin person, I don't even know what his last name is, but whatever he was doing up there was not correct. It was not correct. He's sitting up there trying to hit these notes, and it was just like my ears were starting to bleed. Like, I was just sitting there like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what is going on? And the thing is, you may be able to hit that on a good day, but that was clearly not a good day. Maybe you were able to hit on a good day, probably not, probably not. But even so, like, you rehearsed. Like, did you rehearse? Because if you really rehearsed, you would know that that didn't sound good. Or maybe you didn't. Maybe you wouldn't, because maybe you're surrounded by yes men, like a lot of these other artists are, which is the reason why we always get shit performances. Like, I don't understand it. You come up there and you try to hit all of these notes, but you're really not hitting them. You're flat as hell, and you're straining your voice. You're going to destroy your vocal cords. In the next 10 years, you're going to pretty much be like Mariah Carey 2016. Like, it's not going to really work for you. It's really not. I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. Like, you really think that sounded good? It really didn't. It didn't sound good. You and Mr. Panic at the Disco trying to defy some damn gravity. It looks so weird. That performance looks so weird. And then he was also another one. Again, we needed a freaking PI to find the notes, because they obviously couldn't find. They could not locate the correct pitch. So again, we had to find some type of vocal PI to look for us, because they definitely didn't find them. But at the same time, I mean, I really honestly did not want to go in on like that, but I have to, because it didn't make any sense. It's one thing to be pitchy, because not everybody has perfect pitch, and this is just the thing. Like, not even I do. Like, people have said to me that I have perfect pitch, but I honestly don't. Like, I am aware of when I go off, and I am aware of keys and notes, and I'm able to remember, the specific key that a certain song is in, so that way I, don't necessarily have to go over it so many times. Like, even when I just did the "We Know," like that's the actual key that "We Know" is in. I'm able to do that, but I don't ever consider myself as being someone with perfect pitch, because I tend to go off too. But it's one thing to go off and another thing to also strain at the same time. That's like a double negative. Like, it's bad. So you're sitting up there, and it just looks really bad. And but people, of course, they were cheering for it. Hey, like, yes, like, oh my God, yes, this is so good. I'm like, no, he doesn't. Stop it. Stop playing yourself. It's a shame, because I actually preferred the Shawn Mendes performance over Panic at the Disco, and what you call it, at least, like, he was in key, like he was on tune, like he wasn't like pitchy or anything, was he? I don't know. I kind of tuned out halfway through his performance, because I honestly don't really know what is ever really going on when he performs. It's always the same thing. Um, People have me thinking Beyonce was performing. That's why I watched that mess. You really thought that Beyonce was showing up? She got her babies, and she's on the run tour right now, so she's not really about to go up here to the VMAs. Besides, they probably knew that they weren't winning a lot of awards. Like, I think they won one. They were nominated for a lot, but they only, I think, got one. And I'm just sitting here like, really? All right. Let's not pretend like Ape Shit is not like one of the best. Like, oh my God, I love that song. Ugh, and her lows. I love it when Beyonce sings low. It's so sexy to me. Um, but yeah, so it just to me, it just was too much. Like, there was too much going on. Do you think Love Lies is gonna win next year? We would have to keep the popularity up. And that's something you can't buy, bitch. First time I was here for Cardi B. That was so weak. I'm sorry. I wasn't really here for any of it. Um, and what was you really clapping back to? Like, I don't really know. They won three, but not anything big. Yeah, they won three unaired awards, because I don't remember anybody actually coming up for Ape Shit, or coming up for the Carters, and they weren't even in attendance. So, I had to. Oh God, I'm still thinking about Tiffany Haddish, but at the minute I saw the two of them get up there together, who is going to see Night School, or whatever it's called? Is anybody going to see that? Because I'm not going to see that, because I can't. Because I already can't take Kevin Hart by himself. I don't think I could take him in a movie with Tiffany Haddish, because I can watch a movie with Tiffany Haddish in it, but like, she's become more and more animated, and more like, I don't know. She's just, I hate it when Black people act like they're stupid. Like, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I really like, like, that's the really thing. That's the really the thing, is that she is over the top, and she's pretty much like Kevin Hart, but a woman. And then the two of them are now together, like they're like working together. It's just like, Night School was basically summed up on that. No, seriously, but I feel like that's what it's gonna be. I like Girl Trip because it was my first movie I saw with Tiffany Haddish, and look at her mom. Y'all know Camila wanted to laugh. Camila wanted to laugh. I hear that people are dragging BB Rexa on social media, because she was caught on camera laughing when she's supposed to be some type, a big like Fifth Harmony stan. Look, it was. I guess it was. It's one of those nervous laughs. Like, you could see, like, she was like it was like one of those nervous like laughs, like you like, oh my God, like, I don't know what to do. Yeah, it was like more like she was shocked. I don't think that she was actually laughing because it was funny, because it definitely wasn't. Because you heard, like, most people were like, oh, like, oh no, like, oh no, no. Did you see Ariana's reaction? No, I didn't see her reaction. Did I see her reaction? I don't really know. I don't know. They were panning to the same damn people the whole damn night. They literally sat all of the celebrities, like all of like the celebrities who were like actually receiving awards. They sat them all in the front so that they didn't have to do too much camera work to find them and put them like right in front of their faces. Like I can't count how many times they panned over to Ariana Grande and Pete Davidson. Like, we know they're the new it couple, like they're engaged and all that stuff. Like, fine. All right, whatever. Why are we panning to them every 5 seconds to see the real? Yes, lazy. This award show was very lazy, I think, because first of all, they didn't get a host, which is fine, but whatever. What was Camila wearing? She dressed better in Fifth Harmony. Listen. And them outfits were nothing to write home about. A lot of the time, their outfits looked very bad. But Camila was always one that they kind of, found a way to dress her okay. It wasn't funny, not just because of the whole Fifth Harmony like not being all that successful anymore because they focused on Camila. It wasn't even just that. It was just the nature of the joke itself was very sour in poor taste. It's really like overly petty, and it's in a situation that doesn't even concern you. It never really concerned Tiffany. So I feel like her like saying that it just kind of opened up a closed wound, and just now we were starting to calm down a little bit. Yeah, there were still people calling crap out, and there was still a little bit of war between harmonizers and Camilizers, but it wasn't. It was kind of, again, it was kind of calming down a little bit. You just resurfaced all of the bull crap, and there's now the war has begun to rage again. Like what? Like it just didn't make any sense to me. Oh yeah, that's right. Lauren was at Teen Choice, and Lauren. Yeah, no, look, it is what it is. Everybody has been telling their own story. There's each of the girls' story, and then there's the truth. No, that was a lie. That was a lie. That was a lie. Somebody put it out there that Fifth Harmony was supposed to perform, and I actually believed it too, that they were actually supposed to perform. I'm just like, no. Once they go on hiatus, like you don't want to see them together again. If anything, just have one of them come on there and perform a song that they put together. Like I would have liked to see Normani. Like I wish that she would have put out a single by now. Like yeah, I'm waiting on it very, very patiently. But it would have been nice, to have her put out a single that she could have performed on the awards. Like I would have been here for it, and it would have been great. It would have been a great way for her to step out there. The nation is hungry. The nation is hungry. We are hungry, because like we got a little appetizer with Love Lies. Like it was only an appetizer, and then it wasn't even like a song that she sang all the way through. Like she only sang half the song. So like I wish they performed the vocal demanding Melanie no gimmicks. What? I thought that was like I thought that was like a lie. Danny Kane, I don't think I want to see that. I've heard some talking about Danny Kane getting back together and touring. I'm like, I feel like that's check their Twitter. Oh, they still have a Twitter? I didn't know. I only follow Dawn. I didn't know that Danny Kane still had a Twitter. But anyway, did you hear? Wait, Normani has a song. Yeah, we were just talking about that. Normani has a song with Kehlani and Jesse Reyes. It would have been nice if they could have released it like 2 weeks ago or something, so that would have been buzzing and they could have performed it on the stage together. Shoot, like damn, what a missed opportunity. I don't even know what other award shows are coming. Like the award season is pretty much over at this point. There's nothing else. We have Billboard, we have VMAs, we have BET, we had the Grammys. That's probably the next thing coming again, but next year. So like I don't really know. What do you think of Danity Kane and Fifth Harmony situation are similar with Camila and Dawn? I don't think so. I don't think so. It says nothing. It's nothing. There's nothing. It's nothing the same. First of all, Dawn is somebody who actually really did put a lot of work into Danity Kane, and she wanted to be a part of. Like she wanted to be in the group. Like she wanted the group to thrive. Number one. Number two. Um, Dawn didn't become all that. Like she's successful, but she didn't get to the success level as Camila. And also, Dawn was one of the last remaining members of Danity Kane. You know, it was DK3. The first ones to leave were Andrea and D Woods, and there was a lot of controversy with that because Diddy is trash. So AMAs is next. Oh, okay. AMAs? Is that in the fall? I always forget about AMAs. That's because I really don't watch the White American Music Awards. That's actually the WAMAs. It was one of the most boring award shows I've ever watched. It is boring, and then they never have like literally the only like there was no type of diversity. No type of diversity last year. Like the only like black person they had was Khalid. I think that was the one because I did a review on it. Yeah, that's right. I did a review of the AMAs last year, and that it was so bad. What was her name? Deforestation, D sticks, D trees. Look, D weeds. Shady as hell. I can't. Deforestation. I like that one. Deforestation because that's an actual word. I love that. Oh no, my legs are out today. Is that a vein? Oh my gosh, it's a vein. Someone's been working out. With Camila, recent sequels not doing good, what do you think Epic will do with her next album? I don't know and I don't care. Because at this point, Camila is gonna do what she's gonna do. She had, she won big the other night. And I don't really care about her next album. Hopefully, there's a little bit more originality, a little bit more authenticity, and not a whole bunch of samples. I'm hoping that we are not going to go through the same thing that we went through last time with matching half of her songs up. Half of her songs up with other songs done by other like popular artists. Like, I mean, at least do the Beyonce thing. At least do something like that in which you're taking music from like a lesser known artist. But these are artists that have more fame than she does, like Ed Sheeran, Selena Gomez, Sia. Like these are artists that are way more successful than she is. Then how the hell are you taking music from them? Like what the hell? Like how in the world is that even okay? But anyway, I want Impressive to do a documentary on Danity Kane. I thought she did. I thought that she did do. Hold on, let me check because I'm subscribed to her. I know she did Destiny's Child. She didn't. Oh my gosh, she needs to do that. She needs to do that. I feel like no, she put that up there too as a poll. Not too long ago. I think it was like a month ago or so, or 2 months ago. She put it up as a poll to see which like she should do next, and it was between Danity Kane and Amerie, and she ended up doing Amerie. I really actually like. I appreciate it because Amerie was very underrated. She's still underrated to this day. But I do want a Danity Kane documentary. I love her documentaries. They're like really cool. I like how she gets like all this information and stuff. That's kind of like what I wanted to do with this channel, but it just didn't end up happening. But I do have Beyond the Music, which I am doing a Beyond the Music for tomorrow, and that's gonna be it's gonna be for my like K-pop people. That particular one, because I recently looked at this performance and I'm just like, no. But anyway, yeah, she did a poll and Danity Kane didn't win. A. Marie did. But anyway, what did I think of Ariana's performance? I mean, watch my thing. I loved it. Like it was like somebody else said on here. It was very aesthetically pleasing. I like everything that she did on there. Biggest thing was like whether or not she was lip syncing, and she wasn't lip syncing, but she did have like a steady backing track for all of like the like parts in which she had to do like heavy choreo and bend over and all that stuff. Like she she definitely had that together. But let's not forget about the fact that she did do a whole performance of side to side while on a stationary bike. So she does have the breath control to keep it together while she is dancing, and so like while she's like moving around. So I feel like whatever. But I did like her performance. Hers was probably one of my favorites on the show. Hers and Nicki's. I liked. There was nobody else really could compete with them because there was nobody else was really serving it up like that. Like I was not moved by anybody else really on that stage that got on that stage, at all. So they didn't really have much competition, Ariana and Nicki. So like it's just. Also, what do you think of Dinah signed to Nicki's was lit? Oh, people try to come for Nicki talking about she hired actors. First of all, there were like 500 people in the audience. Like she hired 500 actors, number one. Number two, she actually posted on her Instagram about the contest for the fans enter to be at the performance. So these were actual fans who signed up and won the contest to be there. So I don't know what the hell people are talking about. People always want to come. People have been coming for mad long now. Like it's getting tired. It's getting old. It's like I know sometimes she puts herself out there to really receive a lot of hate, but at the same time, some of it is really like out of really just out of context. Really just out of it's just out. But yeah, no, I'm glad that she cleared that up too. They were not hired actors to act like that. No, they were acting like that because they're actual fans, like they're fans of Nicki Minaj, and so they're gonna go hard for Nicki Minaj. Like they're gonna know the words. And then if they were just paid actors, would they really know all of the words to her songs like that? No. You saw like all of them when they panned over to the audience, like everybody was like mouthing the words, everybody was like singing everything out, and going crazy like that. No. And people need to start like actually doing research before they post shit. Like Billboard and all these other people posting crap and having these sorry whack ass writers putting all of these articles out there as if they are fact, as if they did like actual research to find this stuff out, which they really didn't. It's just sad. It's just sad. But people actually pay attention and they actually get a lot of their news, especially celebrity news, from these blogs. And they don't ever like try to do their own kind of research. I like to do my own research to find something out. And then I won't just use one source. Like if I find like something out about someone or about an artist or about something, I will go through multiple news sources. I will go through multiple blogs to find out the truth, and then again, make my own judgments based on the information that has been provided. But anyway, but most people just look at like one source, the Shade Room or Baller Alert or something, and then they go by that. It's just stupid. Omar was supposed to call me back a long time ago. I'm not trying to get a call at like 9. I do need you just to. Okay. Do you know Gabby Hanna? I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is at all. Sorry. I don't. Nah, shit. Listen, I knew it was gonna be canceled, and that was actually supposed to be the Beyond the Music that I would have posted like a week ago, but I kind of missed the train for that. Um it was supposed to be about delays and cancellations was the actual title of it. And it was supposed to talk about not only Nicki's delay of her album, but also the cancellation of Tinashe's. This was obvious. Why did she actually think that she was going to be able to do that? Like, how do you release a second album? Like, how do you do that? You just don't. You can't. Like, how you can't. This is so stupid. Like, why did you think that it would be okay for you to do that? Why do you think that the label would allow you to do that after only selling a few thousand copies? Whatever. I feel like it's a mixtape. At this point, that's all she can really afford to do is mixtapes. She's not like gonna really get anything back. Her company is not going to back her doing a full like actual album. All she's really going to be able to do, all she's gonna really be able to do is a mixtape at this point. Do you? Somebody asked me this is gonna have it's on hiatus on the roster. I would drop them too, but it is what it is. Probably. They probably thought that they probably aside like duh. She released it. Oh, after Aquarius. Yes, that's true. Where do you think Tinashe has gone wrong when it comes to her career? Listen, I've talked about this, so I'm not even gonna. I have multiple videos that I have of Tinashe, her Joyride review, and also the Fit, all this other stuff. I've talked about like no, I just can't. And it's not just management; it's others too. It's everybody else, and I mean, it's things that can not being probably should be. Um, but oh, dude, I'm tired. Like I'm yawning. It's upset me. It upsets me. Uh, Not upsets me. It makes me tired. It makes me exhausted talking about Tanaka for hours. But I don't feel like it, and I've done it so much at this point. There's nothing else that really can be said. We're moving on. Honestly, everyone explain what it is. But again, I'm not gonna go into it. I'm really not gonna go into it because I know that I'll be here for hours talking about it. She gives better performances. I mean, Ariana's getting better now, but before she used to be such a stationary singer. They should all leave Sony. Shane, conspiracy theories got me. Shane who? Who is Shane? Who's that? Shane Daw. Oh, I don't know him. I really don't. I never really had an interest in him. You don't know who Shane is. No, I know who it is. I just don't care. I'm not like I've never been a fan. Uh, I don't like. I don't know. There's just something about that person that I'm just not really here for. And it's not hate thing. It's just whenever I watched his videos, I was never really moved. Of course I watch. See, that's the kind of person I watch. Adrian Expression. I watched Adrian Expression. Yes, I did watch his VMAs review as soon as I posted mine. See, because the thing is, I don't like to watch other reviews because Ashley Miller, Adrian, and Justin, they all had their VMA reviews up before mine because my computer just took too long to actually upload it. I would have had to upload it earlier in the day, but it just didn't happen. But I watched it as soon as I posted mine. I don't like to watch them before I post mine or before I've at least recorded mine because I don't want to have any type of bias. I don't want to, I want to have my own thoughts together and put my own thoughts out there and have my own thing together before I watch it. But ah, but gosh, yes, I watched it and it was funny as hell. Like always, like every single one of his videos, I just love it. He just goes in, like he really went in. I love the bit about oh my god, oh god, when he was talking about um pretty much something like I said about Aretha singing about respect, and yet she got no respect from Madonna. Um, People feel like Shane's the boss, the Beyonce of YouTube now. His channel had a complete 360. 360? Do you mean 180? It is a big misconception. I do honestly. I always correct people when they say that because my mom says the same thing. She always says he did a 360. I'm like, doesn't that mean he's the same as he was before? If you're talking about he's different, then that's 180, which means he's facing the opposite direction. But that's just me being a nerd. You can drag me if you want. Um, did you see his VMAs review from last year with Fifth Harmony? Yes, because he went hard for Normani. Yeah, no, I saw that. I actually watched that review specifically for what he was going to say about Fifth Harmony. I was just like hoping that he would have said something about them. And of course, when Normani performed at BB Mays, like I was here for his thing with Normani too. And of course, he did go in on Khalid because Khalid sounded a horrible hot mess uh, in the BBMAs. When he called Camila, he got people calling her all kinds of names. He said Camila Cabello Cabeza. He said Camila Cabeza. uh, I hate when people try to force their views down people's throats. Me too. And the people on here do it all the time. Like whenever I come out on one of my videos and I explain the way that I feel about something, it's not to make people agree with me. You either agree with me or you disagree with me, but it doesn't mean that you have to be malicious about it and be like, "Oh, this is the reason why you're wrong and you just don't know anything and all this stuff." And I'm like, it's an opinion. There's no right or wrong. It's just the way that you feel about a certain situation or about a certain artist, about a certain song, music, whatever. All of the stuff that we talk about is subjective. We can't really be objective about it because there's no facts in how you should feel. So if I feel like they sounded a hot mess, I'm going to say that they sounded a hot mess. And I mean, the only thing that you can really do is say you thought that it was amazing and explain why. There's really nothing else that you can do besides that. I've done it in other videos. Like people have said that like some of my favorite artists didn't sound good in performances. I was like, okay, well, this is why I think that they sounded good, and then leave it at that. I mean, there's really who's this? Okay. Poor little mix, their amazing performance just not getting attention. It is sad because they really do a good job. They actually performed on any award shows here in the U.S.? I'm trying to think. I feel like they haven't, and I feel like it's politics again, trying to get in the way because Fifth Harmony was the group here, so but the biggest award shows take place here, so it's like. Look, this is what I don't really know what the hell's going on. I wonder if my friend is actually watching. No. So I'm sorry. When I'm like reading these, VMA's views keep going down. True. Although people are watching the Nicki performance a lot, she actually has the most viewed performance from the VMAs. I think she was also trending on YouTube, so that's cool. Did you see Camila's face when Post won? No, I didn't. Like I said, I really didn't pay attention to too much of the awards that were given out. The only awards that I actually saw given were the first one that Camila got, the last one that she got from Madonna, um, the one for This Is America, where the choreographer she got up and accepted the award on his behalf, and I loved her so much, her black ass skin and her, her London accent. It sounded wonderful. I loved it. She said, "I'm up here accepting award for Childish Gambino." I'm like, oh my god. Ugh. Um. Yes. So I didn't really see, and then the one that was given to Cardi because I was really anticipating for Best New Artist, which they gave to Cardi B, who technically she's been winning new artists for mad long, but see the criteria for new artists has become so like has become so vast that there's no type of control at all. Like everybody can be a Best New Artist, like. This is how Alessia Cara got Best New Artist at the freaking Grammys, even though she's been around for like 3 years. Because, and then has like 2 bodies of work. Like, come on now. Come on. She's just. They call new artists once to release an album. But see, the thing is, you can have like multiple bodies of work and still be considered a new artist if none of them have like if none of them were released for commercial gain. Like if you just do all like mixtapes or something, or all like free singles. If you do like multiple singles and an EP, you can still get new artists even after like your album comes out. Like it just doesn't make any sense to me. Best new artist means you just came into the game maybe 1 or 2 years ago, and you maybe have like a couple of singles out, or you have one EP out. You need to have like 2, 3 EPs, and like it just doesn't make sense at all. Didn't Camila win it? No. When did Alessia Cara win it? She won Best New Artist 1 year. I think it was. I thought that was last year for the Grammys. Hi, you came mad late. 2019. I mean, not 19. I said 19. Last year. That's what I thought. Okay, so yeah, but it just didn't make any sense. Gru- I know, I had to watch Beyonce. Sorry, watch Beyonce. Where? Where's she at? And what is she doing? Thoughts on Sabrina Carpenter? I actually mentioned her. I actually like briefly mentioned her in my review, because I was saying there was so much random crap going on, and all of a sudden, like I'm looking up there and I see Sabrina Carpenter. She can, I'm like, oh my gosh, like her voice is mad deep. um, I'm a grown. Okay, yeah, not like that. Um, Sabrina is beautiful. She is a beautiful girl. I just not. I'm just not. I'm just not. I don't really. I don't really. I don't. She makes music, right? I don't really listen to her. Tori Kelly got snubbed that 1 year. That was mad long ago. That was the year that that Megan Trainor won for best new art. Was it that 2000 what 14 or something 15? It was one of them years. But that was mad long ago. But look at what happened to Megan Trainor afterwards. Oh my god. She's like a judge on the floor now. I'm just like, okay, all right. Um, don't care. I'm still upset. I mean, Tori is living her life. Isn't she like married now or something, or engaged or something like that? I don't even know really what's going on with Tori Kelly. A friend of mine actually, he actually got the chance to sing on TRL. I thought that was really cool. I was like, okay, I see you, Malik. Cute ass. But anyway, I'm not gonna go there. Oh, you know, I was supposed to do my thing when I first got on here, cause what? Cause in my title I have I'm 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 still here, 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 here. Have you heard Dinah snippets? I have a little bit. I'm waiting for the actual music to come out. Um, I can't wait for new touring music. Tired of singing her rendition of "Nationwide is on your side." Yes, I love. Like she's still getting money from that damn commercial. See, that's why I said she ain't gotta make no damn music right now because she's living her life. Yeah. Also, she's supposed to be releasing something soon. Apparently, Tori posted a letter on IG earlier this month. Okay. I d do I even follow her on Instagram? I don't think I follow her on Instagram. I know I follow her on Twitter, but I don't follow her on Instagram. So let me go and do that actually. Um, yeah, but yeah, no the damn VMAs were boring as hell. There was nothing really exciting that was really going on. Everybody was telling shit jokes, and there was no host, which usually that's not like a problem, but it just seemed like that was kind of missing in this. I just didn't really know what was supposed to be going on. Like there was just so much random crap happening. I want some ice cream. See, that's how random it is. It was. I've been good all week. I haven't had any like sweets. So I want some ice cream. I lost 20 pounds in the last 2 months. 3 months, 3 months. Because it started when I started okay. Yeah, show us. No! You don't get to see all of this. No. Maybe one day one day I'll surprise you all on Instagram like I did that one other time when I posted that photo of me. Actually, where is that photo at? Is it still there? Ooh, Rome. Nelson. Nelson is probably one of my best friends ever. I guess I don't have it anymore. What's that? Yeah, no, it's still here. It's a concept. You can't see it. But yeah. Ah, somebody's asking me about my love life. We're not really going to talk about it until something actually pops off. But just know that I am kind of dating. Yeah. I guess. I mean, I don't know. The situation is a little bit weird because I'm a little bit, in a bad place right now financially and everything. So I'm having a lot of like complexity issues right now. So we're not really gonna we're not really gonna see talking we're not really gonna talk about the love life because it doesn't really exist like that right now. We'll see in a few months, we'll see. Pretty much I've heard Summer on You already, so I can't react to it unless there's a music video. And they also performed a little bit of it during the VMAs. They performed a little bit of it, and I kind of liked it. It was all right. It wasn't anything like to write home about to me. It was all right. It was okay. But pretty much is one of the boy bands I have my eye on right now. I have been like kind of watching pretty much a little bit and seeing like what they do and all of that stuff, and they're doing some good stuff. Um, do you think they'll ever be big? I think that they need to take it slow because what happens, and I feel like it's happening with Camila right now, and even Cardi B. Uh, when certain people rise to fame very very quickly, it's like a steep slope both ways, and just as quickly as you rise, it can be, just as quick falling. So covers or original music coming up soon. Yes, I have been looking into some songs to cover. Right now, like I'm just trying to decide of which one is going to be first. I was gonna do an acapella cover of Titanium by Sia. I didn't want to really actually put it out there, but I guess I will. It's too late now. Next Town Down, they are those guys. I like Next Town Down. Definitely like Next Town Down. And the black, yes. But yeah. So I've been working on that a little bit. Been trying to come up with some like decent stuff. I don't know. Also, but my voice has been kind of unpredictable lately. There's a lot going on with it, allergies and everything else, and so sometimes I'm not able to really sing. It's just horrible sometimes. And with the way that the weather has been too, has also been affecting me in the area that I live in Pennsylvania. Like it's been raining nonstop. Like it was raining today, like off and on all day long, and it just kind of it really like weakens my body and everything else, and it's just everything is just kind of crappy lately. Anyway. I think Cardi got some more years on her. Camila, nah, I'm over her. Period. Period with a T. Stop. As far as original music, there are other songs that I haven't even like teased yet. But unfortunately, I won't be actually releasing them until I have kind of gotten myself to another level. Because with Need You, I released it because there was nothing else to really do with it, and everything. How do you deal with the nerves of posting a cover? People say I sing exceptionally, but I'm still so nervous. I'm nervous when I post a cover. And the thing is that I'm even more nervous now because I haven't done it in the last 3 years. You check my old channel when I back in like 2013, I did Neo, Maroon 5, and I also had some like covers when I performed in the underground in New York City, where I did a few other songs too. And honestly, like I was nervous posting those because you never really know how people are going to receive you, regardless of whatever you sing. You never know how people are going to receive you. I was nervous posting the small snippet of Titanium to my Instagram because at the time I was dealing with a lot of issues with my voice too. So, and I'm still dealing with them, but I'm like trying to kind of gain control back of those issues. But it's always kind of nerve wracking posting. For everybody, for everybody's public, like for public consumption, it's always very nerve wracking. But you kind of just have to put it out there and be like, "This is just me. This is who I am. This is what I felt like doing," and then it is what it is. I mean, uh, I thought it was gonna rain here in Jersey, but no rain. Yeah, my mom told me she works in Jersey, so like she was talking about how it was just like really really humid and hot and stuff. So, but it rained here in Pennsylvania. Like it rained over here. Like it's crazy. It rains like almost every day. It's been raining almost nonstop for the last like 3 weeks. It's disgusting. I say "Do Danity Kane Ride for You" cover. I don't even remember that song. One song I will well, the one song I actually do remember, obviously remember "Damage" and "Showstopper." Um, I remember, the song, "Just close the deal, all of the day's work, girl, I'm so true, all of the day's work, I'm gonna be what you do, what you don't have, bitch. I'm gonna show look easy, easy, easy." That song is so irritating sometimes, though. It jumps around a lot because you got Dawn holding the bottom. "Just close the deal, all of the day's work." Yeah, no, somebody was just saying that they're coming back together. It's not how you sound, but who you know. It is actually. You see that a lot, even with the VMAs. You saw that it's about who you know, not about what you can do. Clearly, a lot of the time, it's like that. Unfortunately, it's like pulling teeth when it comes to having like actual like quality artists in the industry because most of them have come on off of the popularity. If there's a lot of people who like them, and it's just okay. So DKS tour. The tour is just Dawn, Shannon, and Aubrey Newface. Oh, stop it. You said Aubrey Newface. Ah, yeah. DK5 was the best that it came, period. Yeah, no, seriously. I don't want DK3. I want all of them, and unfortunately, it's just not going to happen because there's just too much crap. But I really wish that we could have all of them back together again. I'm not going to even be here for just the three of them again. It's just not happening. Like I want all of them. Do you know how good they would be as a group together now? Like all of them have grown separately, and like oh my gosh, Andrea was the voice of DK. No. She had the range, but she didn't always have the control. And it's definitely not when they were dancing. To me, the best all-around performer was Dawn. Dawn or D Woods. Because D Woods said she's booked. Listen, but no, D Woods was actually good. Like when she would like she actually was able like to dance and then keep her voice together too. And Dawn the same thing. Um Yeah, no, D Woods was actually like one of the better performers all around in the game. Worst was Aubrey, but she got better. Was definitely the worst performer. And then we find out that she was sleeping with, you know, Donald Trump Jr. But you know, that's the real gag. All this time. You gotta admit, Dawn and Andrea together vocally were good. Yeah, no, the two of them would come up with some good harmonies, and Dawn would be like she would be like doing her thing at the bottom while Andrea's hitting that high note, and they did good together. They really did good together. The two of them were a good team. Like even with Damage, they had that part together. What are you gonna do? What was it? Oh gosh. I forgot that part at the end before they go into the bridge. Yeah, 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 yeah. Baby, I gotta know, what are you gonna do? Like, I love that. I love that. It was a good part between the two of them. Ugh, where's my voice at? It is nowhere. It was the ad-libs on the second. Yeah, it was the ad-libs on the second. Damage, yeah. Thought that I should let you know. No. Oh. She said, oh. I love those little like because it reminded me of Brandy a little bit when I first heard the runs and when I first heard like the ad libs and Damage for Dawn. I was like, Dawn. And then here comes Andrea with the higher part, and I was like, okay. And it was Drea and D Woods after the bridge. Yeah, tell me, can you fix my heart? Don't you know it's damaged? Tell me, are you up for the challenge? 'Cause my heart is damaged. I'm like pushing myself. But no, they had some good stuff. The Bad Girl was actually one of my favorite tracks on Welcome to the Dollhouse. Like that was one of my favorite tracks. Bad girl, bad girl. Like I love that song. It was cute. Um, yeah, I'll go on tour with them. That would be cool. I would like to go on tour with someone, but I need to build my fan base more. Like I need to be more serious and more like proactive when it comes to them. My mom tells me this all the time. Lights Out was a bomb. I like Lights Out. Sucker for Love. Sucker for Love, yes. Favorite vocal runner right now, like who does the best runs in my opinion? Tori Kelly, you can't touch that bitch, okay? Tori Kelly or JoJo. I'm sorry, you just can't touch them right now when it comes to runs. I don't know anybody right now. Maybe Ella May. I like her. Like when she does her runs, she's cute. Like her runs are really good. She's like my new obsession right now. She's like my new obsession, Ella May. She's my new obsession. Like I even saved one of her songs, Trip. I even saved Trip as a ringtone for when Vay calls. But yeah, Jasmine Sullivan too. Jasmine Sullivan, yes. Jasmine Sullivan, she can run. Like she mad athletic as a vocalist. Like I just can't. What is that? I've already been on here for way too long, but I'm having fun with it now because everybody's on here. Everybody's like, contributing. Yes, I told you that there was a situation. I'm just not too clear on exactly when and what and when and how yet. Yeah. You're not about to clown me, okay? I'm not about to even talk about it. We're not talking about it, so let's not do it. Stop. But so yeah, that's who it is. I wish that Brandy would. Oh God, I'm just done with her at this point. And then the boy and the song is mine. Petty as hell. I just can't. Somebody said that I think it was Impressive actually, who said that she was talking about one of the producers who was trying to take the song and use it for their own gain, but whatever. Do you like Tone Stith? Who is that? I don't even know who that is. We love you, so we want to know. Nope. Oh, hello, hi, it's cuffing season, period. I got a couple on standby. Oh, stop. Random thought, even though I would love a 5H reunion in the future, I'm gonna need for them to really get them harmonies together. That's true. Brandy is carrying on love and hip hop Hollywood, her and her mother. Oh yeah, so what did she say? Sonia. She got up in there and said, was talking to Princess and was saying, "Oh, I'm gonna wait until you have this baby, and then I'm coming after you." I'm like, who says that? What about favorite male singers right now? Charlie Puth. I mean, I like him. Yeah, he's cool. I mean, even my mom likes him, which is like really rare. Like, it's rare that she likes any singer of today, but she likes Charlie Puth. I like him too. I don't know. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No. So she needs to change her wig before she she said she needs to change her wig. Y'all are just you're Basie. That's his name, right? Basie, because he did perform on the VMAs. He was decent. I could get with him. I just need to hear some more because he was a little bit pitchy during that performance. So I was like kind of here and not here at the same time. But I really wasn't too sure. My favorite male singer will always wait. Let me see. I heard they say Kelly gained weight. So what? They only became like better at the very end. Like when I was looking at their final performances in Orlando, that is when to me they were like performing at their very best. Before that, it was just like nah. Especially Dinah, she made a vast improvement because she didn't lose her breath I was just like, did they replace Dinah with a robot? Thick. Oh, stop it. Who cares about Khalid gaining weight? Like, whatever. I hate the stigma, you know? I had to check somebody earlier, who was saying stuff about, me, and I'm like, are you embarrassed to be seen with me? Is there like a problem? But I'm not gonna go there. Please, I know I look good. Let me stop. I know, like, yeah, I have like, I'm big. I have a big body and everything, but I'm not like, I don't even care about that. Even if I was fat, like, I would be like, come get it. Do you ever not talk about one of your favorite artists because others hate on them? What do you mean? I don't ever this is the thing about me. I don't ever like hold Thank you. I don't ever hold back when I'm talking about artists that I really like. I don't really care. Like, even people try to clown me for liking K-pop and for playing, like, for blasting K-pop in my car. Like, it's my fucking car, first of all. So I'm going to play the music that I want to play, regardless of what you say or what you think. But I've never been one to hide the fact that I like a specific artist just because they either get a lot of hate or because not a lot of people like them. Like, a lot of people hate on Tinashe, and a lot of people hate on Nicki. I still express my love of Tinashe. I don't care that other people don't like her. I don't care that people like ignore the hell out of her. I'm not. So look, I play a Girls' Generation all day, especially at work. Look, that's what my next Beyond the Music is about. Okay, it's about Girls' Generation, but not Girls' Generation as a whole. One of the members of Girls' Generation that thinks that she can have a solo career in the United States. You know what I'm talking about. It's not that she can't. It's just that the performance wasn't all that great, to be honest, and I had to call her out for it. Girl, Tiffany, oh Lord. I don't know what was going on, but you're gonna see it. You're gonna see it because I'm gonna post this video when I come home tomorrow. I'm gonna post this video. And you're gonna see exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm gonna school her on how to do vocal runs. I'm not the best at it, but I know how to do it. I know what you have to do in order to be able to do it. And her voice just doesn't support all of the time. Sometimes she has issues with that. I know I'm gonna get a lot of comments. I'm gonna get a lot of hate comments from so-ons that are going to be going on off on me because I'm, going on a fave. But hey, I mean, she's my fave too. And I can do that because I'm a true fan. She got an ego, I know, as you can tell from their interviews. Oh, Tiffany? Tiffany to me has always been someone who is like a little fake. And I'm just not like, listen, because the way she acts, oh my God, Jessica Suyoung and Yuri, those are literally my favorite members from Girls' Generation. And Hyoyeon too. I like Hyoyeon. I loved Jessica. She was my favorite. I was so upset when they removed her from the group. I was just like, you fake ass bitches didn't even stand for your girl. And so yes, I loved them. But I really did like Hyoyeon as well. To me, Hyoyeon didn't get a lot of love, and so I gave it to her. Let me see from the side. My shoulders are huge. But I'm starting to get pecs. It's a problem. Especially in this shirt, you can see it. It's kind of a anyway. Yes, side view. No, my side view is ugly. This side is a little bit better. But I started using some Biore cream and it's actually working because I was like breaking out like crazy. You can see in my older videos, I was breaking out like crazy. Something that I don't do, but it was from like all the stress. But anyway. I stopped talking about Dinah because I'm black and they think I'm not being true to my black ancestors. I tell them my opinion of racist is different from theirs. Oh yeah, because of Dinah's like problematic tweets and stuff and the stuff that she's put out there. Yeah, the energy that see, and this is the thing with me, I still like Dinah as a singer, as an artist and everything, but I do call her out when stuff like that happens. Um and I'm just gonna be quaint about that. And you know, if she continues to be problematic even in her solo career, then I'm just not gonna follow her anymore because I do have to stay true to that. Um, oh God, I'm sorry. Okay, yes, Kelly Clarkson. Kelly Clarkson is one of my favorite singers of all time. Yes, I love Kelly Clarkson. Love So Soft was actually my number one favorite song of last year. Like, love so soft, you ain't had nothing softer. Break it, then you bite, and it's sure gonna cost shit. Like, I love that song. Like, she tore down the house with that damn song, and the whole album was actually really good. So, yes, Kelly Clarkson is one of my faves. She literally demolished, like, with the was it the BBMAs? She demolished all of your favorite song, like all of your favorite songs. She demolished them. Like she showed you exactly what it means to be a true vocalist by shutting the shit down with songs that didn't even belong to her. She made everybody else in that audience look stupid as she sang their songs better than they did. But anyway, I'm not gonna go there. I actually already went there, so it's too late. But yes, we know about Monty's feature. And what are your thoughts on all the Braxtons promoting the reality show with Tracy? That's what made me laugh. Oh God. You mean to tell me that you haven't followed? I just got this. You literally just followed me on Instagram after all of this time. I'm upset. I thought you were following me already. Um, where was I at? Where was I at? She's got her 10-year American Idol contract. That's why her new music is so different. Oh, is that really what it was? See, these 360 deals, these long ass contracts, like you can't be signing like that. Like it's horrible. Um, what? Look, all the Braxtons not promoting the reality show, but Tracy Braxton is. Listen, Braxton. Wait. What is the song? We are the Braxtons, and you see that we are not like an ordinary family. Tony, Tracy, Tawana, Tamar, and Missy will teach you a thing or two of Braxton family values. Look, I actually like the song. It's like really catchy. When I first listened to it, I was like, what is this? Like, you know, but when I finally learned the song, I was just singing it everywhere. Randomly singing it everywhere. At work, one of my friends, we kind of used to date, but one of my friends, we like sing random songs, and I started singing that song, and he started laughing. Look, I loved it. But the fact that Tracy, it doesn't surprise me because Tracy is always the one that wants to do what the others don't. Like, you know, in the first season, she was going all crazy and she was all upset over the fact that she never got to go on tour and create music with her sisters. I want to go on tour with my sisters. I never got to go on tour with my sisters. I just want to sing with my sisters. And it just got on my last nerve. They say that homegirl from Housewives of ATL is supposed to fill in. Fill in for what? How do you feel about Vince? I don't. That's gonna sum it up. Or I can sum it up with Tony with Tamar with her. Was your lover and your secretary working every day of the week? I was like, what the hell is actually going on? What is going on? She's the one lady in the background when she was she said, she's like, don't you have your own songs to sing? I was dying. And then she did this thing where she was like, I should have left your ass a long time ago. I'm like, what are you actually doing? Was that supposed to be towards Vince? Because you know that you needed him more than he needed you, right? Like, sheesh. Did you hear any of the music that Halsey did on? No, I never actually got to hear any of Lauren's new music. I'm sorry. That's just what it is. I never actually got to listen to any of it, so I'm a bad fan. And it's just because I've been so busy in them lately, and like, you know, it is what it is. I mean, I wasn't too busy to do other things, but I was too busy for that. Look at my knee. Mad. And somebody said to me, they were like, "Oh my gosh, your knees like they're so like they don't have like they're not dark or anything." I'm like, your knees are not supposed to be really dark, are they? Like you're supposed to also wash your knees and your elbows. Like your elbows are also supposed to be like you know like the same skin tone as the rest of you. If you're not scrubbing your knees, then your knees are gonna look dark too. Like, come on. Um, Thoughts on Pete and Ariana's engagement? If you don't want to get into it, I understand so much drama around the topic. I really don't care. They're gonna do what they're gonna do anyway. Do I think that it's gonna last? Maybe I don't know. Sometimes people can fall in love very very quickly and head into a relationship and have like longevity. That's none of anybody's business. They are happy together. And that's all that matters. He probably puts that pipe down. Pipe down, pipe down. she probably That's probably what it is too. Uh, she probably fell in love with the pipe because there's no other way. That just doesn't really make a lot of sense, but okay. Um, but anyway, only a lot of yeah. So I don't really care about the Pete and Ariana thing. I don't care because it's just not. And look, I liked her with Big Sean. I know Sean was putting the dude down. Period. Yeah, the love proposal. I don't know. I kind of like him with Janae Aiko. I honestly thought that they were a thing way back when they did that collaboration today. When you said it was over, you shot right through my heart. Why you let these hoes tear what we have right apart? Oh, I was so mad. I should have been another from the sun. But you should beware, 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 beware of a woman with a broken heart. I actually like that song. Beware was actually a really good song. Baby, now they're calling me baby. Now stop calling me crazy, crazy, crazy. And his verses were actually good in that song. So I liked it. The live performance that someone recorded. Why are you spamming? The live performance that someone recorded almost has a 1 million views. Oh, for Lauren. Ah, well. Did you listen to 2088? No. No, I did not. I didn't listen to that, and I don't even know what it is. I am starting to get sleepy. Oh, mm. I only have vanilla bean ice cream. I feel like I should go get some. No, I don't feel like leaving my house right now. I really don't. I'm gonna get in the shower soon and go to bed. I gotta get up early for work tomorrow. But first, I am going to play a video game. It's Janae and Big Sean's joint album. Oh, I didn't know it was from a joint album. Listen, I don't know. Dream celebrity collab if you ever make it. Why'd you put that in quotation marks? Say when I make it. Is that no. Um my dream collaboration. I don't know. There are a lot of artists that I really would like to like collaborate with. But I feel like if I make it and make it big, I would want to collaborate with a lot of like underrated artists. Like I would collaborate with Tinashe. I would collaborate with JoJo. I would collaborate with Tori Kelly. Like I would collaborate with a lot of those guys. Um, Dream collab Beyonce. Listen, I need to be on her level first. And so I don't know that I really want to, but it would be an honor. Definitely an honor. Um, yeah, I would want to collaborate with Normani too. Like I feel like that would be that'd be something cool. Um, but it would depend on who I actually vibed with. You never know who you'll actually be like. You meet somebody by chance, and then you won't even know. Yeah. Oh. But see, with me, I feel like I won't ever really consider myself to be a celebrity, even if I do become one, even if I do get a blue check mark. To me, it won't even matter because, like, I'm just gonna be me regardless. Um, but make sure you're actually sharing videos because I feel like nobody's really sharing anything. It's like everybody, like, I never usually ask. I just let you guys do whatever. But I will say, like, word about my channel, word about whatever I'm doing on my like social media and everything, only really gets to people when other people share. It's difficult doing everything all by myself, and sometimes I don't always have the time for it. But uh, make it. I just want to be successful. Like I just want to be successful. I like the song. Um, Old school Drake. But let me see. The only thing is like it doesn't even matter if like a whole bunch of people like me or just like a few hundred or thousand or something. It just doesn't matter as long as my music, as long as my message, as long as I'm getting somewhere with someone. And so I don't really care about the fame. I mean, it would be nice, but at the same time, I've seen what people who have a whole lot of fame go through, and it kind of just don't. I don't really want to really mess with it like that. I think you would work well with Yeba. I don't even know who Yeba is. Back to Google. Oh, Yeba is a new artist. Okay, okay, I see that. Okay, yes. What do you think about Dinah Jane being an after party? When I first saw that damn thing, I was like, first of all, what is her role going to be? And secondly, I don't know how that movie is actually gonna be. Like, what? Like, are we all gonna watch it? Are we gonna watch it? Are we gonna watch it and talk about it? Because I will do a review on it. Fall is coming, so all the shows are coming back, and I'm also gonna be doing some movie reviews and stuff. Um, so yes, we're getting back into it. So if you want to, I will review After Party. But I'm telling you right now, if it sucks, I'm putting everybody to shame. Like, no, like it's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna sit up there and just no, because already like the narrative already looks like it's gonna be whack. Like the plot already looks like kind of interesting, but I know that like if you don't have certain plot devices in place, it's just gonna suck. Um, and it's. Wait, are you going to review Charmed? Is Charmed coming back? Is that what they were talking about? Some one of my friends was talking about Charmed. I'm like, why are you talking about Charmed? That song's been gone for so long. Are they bringing it back? It's a reboot. Well, you already know I'm doing The Gifted, and Black Lightning comes back in October. Um, Give me some suggestions. I will review some stuff. I was supposed to get into all of the things that I've been binging while I've been away. I've been binging. I binged Insatiable, which that show was kind of weird, but I watched it because Debbie Ryan, even though she's been stated to be kind of a bitch. Um, and so Insatiable, I binged Orange is the New Black. Obviously, I binged Orange. I also got into. I did 5 points on Facebook Watch, and then I also looked at. Oh my god, the fuck is it? Dynasty. I also got a chance to watch the first season of Dynasty. I was here for Dynasty. Dynasty is that show. Rafael de la Fuente, Es Fuego. Uh, and freaking, oh, Liz Gillies. I love her so much. I love her so much. That girl, she knows how to play a bitch. Like it was like Jade all over again. I was just like, ah, yes, I loved it. But Dynasty is a good ass show. Like I'm definitely tuning in for season two. But yeah. So anyway, that's gonna be it for this live stream. We had fun. Shout out to everybody. I have fun. I mean, June's Diary actually noticed me. I like the fact that June's Diary like they noticed me after my review of their album of their EP, and even Crystal started following me. I was like, okay. Oh my gosh. But yeah, bye. But yeah, no. So I do believe in even though I don't have a lot of followers or anything. I'm not really concerned too much about that as long as I continue to put out the videos and keep it honest and be like true to myself. I feel like I don't really have anything else. I don't have anything to lose. I don't have anything to gain. Like I only have something to gain. But yeah. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great night. We will talk some more next week. Hopefully, I still have my sanity. If people continue to keep on getting up on stage and putting on some whack ass performances, I will not be here much longer. Have a good night.